Ready to pop the question? The jewelers at BlueNile.com have got sparkle down to a science with beautiful lab-grown diamonds worthy of your most brilliant moments. Their lab-grown diamonds are independently graded and guaranteed identical to natural diamonds, and they're ready to ship to your door. Go to BlueNile.com and use promo code LISTEN to get $50 off your purchase of $500 or more. That's code LISTEN at BlueNile.com for $50 off. BlueNile.com, code LISTEN.
On today's Smart 7, no good news for mortgage holders, Ferrari Springer deadline day surprise, and lots more. It's Friday the 2nd of February, it's Groundhog Day, and happy birthday Shakira.
The Smart 7. It's news, but
Not the news. If you were one of the millions of mortgage holders in the UK hoping for a Bank of England rate cut on Thursday, then you'll have been disappointed. The bank's Governor Andrew Bailey said that although inflation has fallen from 10% to 4%, the bank needs to see more evidence that it is on its way down to the 2% target. He's not ruling out a future cut, which would help to drive growth in the UK economy. Chancellor Jeremy Hunt says the plan is to stick with the plan and had a quick pop at Labour.
We've taken difficult decisions. The plan is working, but now is not the time to junk that plan by a big spending spree, borrowing £28 billion a year more, as other parties want to do. We need to stick to the plan because it's working.
Meanwhile, Labour's Shadow Chancellor Rachel Reeves, alongside Sir Keir Starmer, was busy making their pitch to Britain's businesses at a special event. Reeves says Labour won't raise corporate taxes or cap bankers' bonuses, while she also hinted that the £28 billion Green Plan could also be scaled back after relentless Tory attacks. Her message for business was clear.
Know that in Labour, you will have a government that respects business, a government that will never put Britain's economic stability at risk. We will back British business every day and every chance we get.
Another Tory MP announced he's quitting Parliament on Thursday. This time it's Justice Minister Mike Freer. The MP who represents Finchley and Golders Green says he escaped being killed in office by the skin of his teeth. His constituency office was firebombed just before Christmas. He's had numerous death threats, and he was targeted by the same man who killed fellow Tory MP David Ames in 2021. Leader of the House of Commons, Penny Mordaunt, says it's a real shame.
Such attacks on elected members are attacks on democracy itself. I know many members are enduring such threats. We condemn such actions and those who also encourage, incite and excuse them.
The only good news for Rishi is that Freer will continue to serve until the end of this Parliament. It's part of a growing trend of violent threats and intimidation. And Speaker of the House, Sir Lindsay Hoyle, says for the sake of democracy, politicians need to be strong.
I'm always and will be disappointed that people feel that they can't stand at the next election because of what the threats they've had. What it does do is bring Parliament together, united that we will never give in to terrorism or will we give in to threat.
Ukraine has been busy this week, sinking another Russian ship in the Black Sea with a coordinated drone attack on Thursday and long-range strikes on Russian bases in Crimea. It comes as rumours continue to circulate that President Zelensky is moving to replace his top general, Valery Zaluzhny, while the land war remains deadlocked. There was good news, however, as the EU finally resolved the dispute with Hungary's Viktor Orban, which had seen a €50 billion aid package delayed. All 27 leaders signed off on the deal at Thursday's EU summit, a decision which European Council President Charles Michel said would ensure stable, long-term and predictable financing for Ukraine. President Zelensky sounded mainly relieved.
I'm grateful for your decision on the financial instrument for us. For our people, for Ukraine. This is a clear signal that Ukraine will withstand and that Europe will withstand.
The whole nation has been gripped by the Post Office Horizon IT scandal since ITV dropped Mr. Bates versus the Post Office, a dramatisation that led to political turmoil and even saw a CBE return to Buckingham Palace. So, You'd think that the man at the centre of it all, Alan Bates, would be entitled to reasonable compensation after 20 years of fighting to clear his name. That doesn't seem to be the case, though, as on Thursday he described the government's offer of a sixth of what he had asked for as offensive and cruel. Chief Secretary to the Treasury, Laura Trott, says that the government is working on it.
There is a process to go through to try and increase those offers, but we want to make sure that everybody is getting the compensation that they deserve. You know, we are going to be putting forward legislation to make sure that those on the overturned conviction schemes get their compensation as quickly as possible.
Still to come on the Smart 7, Formula One gets a shock transfer and Larry David loses the plot. Right after this. Welcome back.
Thursday night saw two Premier League games, with West Ham drawing 1-1 with Bournemouth and Manchester United travelling to Wolves for an epic battle that ended in a 4-3 win for Eric Ten Hag's side. It was also transfer deadline day, but football got shunted to one side by a truly dramatic sporting move. Lewis Hamilton is quitting Mercedes and heading to Ferrari in 2025. It'll make for an awkward 2024 for current Ferrari driver Carlos Sainz, but the Italian team haven't won a Drivers' Championship since 2007 or a Constructors' Championship since 2008. Sky Sports Formula One guru Martin Brundle is excited about the switch.
I think it's great news for Formula One, great news for Ferrari and Lewis. Don't know how Mercedes will view it, but it's a new opportunity for them as well. And I think what a story that's going to be. Lewis in Scarlet.
When it comes to Seinfeld co-creator Larry David, it can be hard to tell where his character Larry David ends and the real Larry David begins. He's been busy promoting, in a very Larry David way, the new and final series of Curb Your Enthusiasm, and he just found himself in a truly bizarre cultural crossover. Sesame Street's favourite micro-muppet, Elmo, has been going viral all week as he tweeted, "How is everybody doing?" and got a lot of responses. That's how Elmo and Larry ended up together on NBC's The Today Show on Thursday, but why Larry decided to strangle Elmo? Well, I guess we'll never know. Chaos ensued on live TV.
Wait. Oh my gosh. Let's get back on the couch and let's talk about how you're feeling.
Go ahead, say you're sorry.
Elmo, I just want to apologize.
Thank you, Larry.
That's very big of you.
I'm going to accept your apology, Larry.
Cool.
Okay.
Elmo,
all right, thank you.
You are such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Elmo.
Yes.
Larry, you are not.
This week has been a big one for TV anniversaries. The Simpsons is celebrating 35 years on air, Family Guy just hit the 25-year mark, and America's favourite medical drama, Grey's Anatomy, just turned the big 2-0. The show, which was created by Shonda Rhimes, has seen most of its stars move on over the years, with Meredith Grey, the eponymous doctor at the centre of it, stepping back from the front line as actress Ellen Pompeo finally tired of wearing blue scrubs. Season 20 sees just 10 episodes, and it hits Disney Plus screens from March 14th.
Interns are in trouble. I am truly stunned that you still work here. I love you, and I'm gonna love you forever.
Sobriety is unbelievably hard.
Just wish I could take the edge off.
Your vodka tonic, sir.
I want to live a whole life with love and you.
Oh, great.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes and we'll give you the world.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Hey y'all, I'm Taryn Finley, host of a new podcast from HuffPost called I Know That's Right. Each week, I'll be taking you on a ride where mainstream media and the depths of internet culture collide. Joined by a rotating cast of friends and guests, we'll be breaking down the weekly what's what and who's who of pop culture. You need a show that separates the mess from the stuff that makes you say, I know that's right? Don't worry, girl, I got you. Check out I Know That's Right, wherever you get your podcasts.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.